Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be discussing is Sagittarius Moon, and this is one of the new episodes of the Golden Moon series. So I hope you guys like comment, and subscribe before we start. And if you guys don't know anything about the Cancer Moon, Cancer is just basically your emotional state, and it's ruled by Cancer and the Moon, obviously, and it's the way we embody our emotional state. So women usually just live in our emotional state, so that's why some in the zodiac sign we don't actually act the same, and it also depends on your placement too. So for any woman that have Sagittarius moon, so you could just be a Cancer moon, or you can just be a Gemini, Cancer sun or a Gemini sun, and you might act differently from the signs that I just said, or any sign. So in emotional state, you just guys are usually just in the Sagittarius moon, so this will probably resonate with you more, and it resonate with the Sagittarius sun males more, or if you rise with that, your sun male or sun moon. So being a Sagittarius moon is also how you viewed your mother. So you probably felt like you learned with your mother, or you probably felt like you grew up with your mother. It was like when she learned something, you learned something with her too. It's probably also means that you probably moved around a lot, because Sagittarius is known for being a traveling sign. It's a traveling and higher learning sign. So having that as your emotional state, you probably viewed your mother as being very emotional. Well, more of just one of learning and mostly of moving. You probably moved around a lot with your mother. It's similar to having an Aquarius moon and having that placement. And also have my wine here. Had to pause for a day or two because I'm not a consecutively drinker. I don't drink consecutively. I know I'm mispronouncing those words right now. Having Sagittarius mom, you probably just value very freedom. In that emotional state, you're probably not the one that's very confrontational. You probably don't like the feeling being tied down, because that's how you raised. You wasn't raised to be tied down. You were raised to learn things when you're supposed to learn it, and experience it when you're supposed to experience it. And I have a niece, she's a Gemini sun and a Sagittarius moon, my oldest niece. So what I learned from her in her emotional state, she don't like confrontational. She just sees the higher meaning of life, like very just down to earth feeling, and mature than her age actually, and just more just calm. You guys are more just very calmly. You probably, when a certain situation happen, you guys just feel like you have to either escape. You probably one of those children that you still feel like you have to want to go to everybody else's house, or just spend time away when you really don't feel like dealing with nobody. And you guys do get mad, but it's not as quick mad like Aries moon, or just like probably Leo moon. You guys are like the calmest fire sign emotional wise, and you guys express it differently, and you guys express it like with a higher knowledge. In order to learn something, you guys think of other people's experiences. You guys feel like it's a reason to everything. So, and you guys are down for learning. Like my niece, she is a Gemini sun, so of course she want to learn, but as far as she doesn't judge nobody for that, whatever else they partake in. And you guys don't like to be tied down. You guys are just more of just freedom. Like you don't want to have kids. You're probably the one that don't want to have kids. You're probably the one that just like, nah, I don't want to stay in one place. I want to just move around constantly. And that's cool in your emotional state, because we all need somebody that's going to be forever changing, not just only transformational. Why? Just more of just experience and learning and not judging in abundance. You guys will have a lot of things that probably are your emotionally probably will be met because of that. You will meet other people that will help you a benefit, and you will receive a lot of abundance from them. And then, like I said, it's a higher learning. It's a distant travel, so you probably most likely seen your mom traveling a lot. That's like it could be a good and bad thing, because I traveled a lot as a kid, but it was more of like, it made me feel lonely. I think you guys learned from wherever place you guys moved, so it wasn't like outrageous kind of move. It's just more of, okay, I learned from this situation, let's go to the next city and town and we can learn from there. And it just probably will be more consistent based in Aquarius moon. You'll probably be more, you know, probably won't feel as alone as more like an Aries moon or a Scorpio moon. It's just more of, you guys learn and then you guys will sync the best regardless, because having a Sagittarius and Jupiter, because you guys are ruled by Jupiter in the 9th house, so it's just more of just higher learning, higher, more ways to get that necessary experience that's going to boost you in your life. So that's what Sagittarius all feel about. And you guys don't like confrontation. You guys will probably leave quick as hell. Like, you probably will just be here 1 second and gone. And that's how you guys get your reputation of always want to be trying everything. You guys don't have a type. You guys probably just mostly somebody that's gonna make you feel different experiences and different moments and different vibration that you have in life that you guys will probably take. And my sister, she have a Sagittarius sun with a Scorpio moon, so she's more of a Sagittarius, but like she doesn't have a type. She doesn't like it's nothing like the ordinary confines her, and you guys like the out of ordinary. Is like Aquarius for like the odd ones, but you guys like the odd and like everything. Like, you guys don't really judge. You guys see the higher meaning in life, and in your emotional state, you probably feel like, oh, I'm mad now, but you guys probably super uninterrupted, because in the day, you guys have this innate ability to realize that certain things happen for a reason. You have this like, okay, I've been here as an Aries, I was already direct, and then I already expressed myself as a Leo, so now I'm here just going to be understanding and to avoid all that extraness sometimes. You might be known for being very flighty, like you just don't want to deal with things, and you have to deal with things because everybody else is going to be thinking you're fickle-minded, or just like, if they don't understand you as far as your emotional ways and how you react to certain things, they just gonna think you're a fake, because you are an opposite grand of Gemini, and Gemini known for being fake. It just, Gemini gives a lot of chances at first, and then we just think about it like, no, you guys don't really give chances just because some fact y'all been there, done that, you learned it, and it's really no point there. It's like you guys already know that. You guys value your freedom because you already been like fixated like that. A fire sign, you already been here, you started it, you already been loyal. Now it's time to even be mutable, because Sagittarius is a mutable sign. It's the sign to be either fixated or just cardinal and just keep going, or just start and initiate. And that's what you guys are. You got that both qualities, and you guys want to experience more in life. So you have like emotional state where you don't want to be tied down, you want to travel. That's in you, and you'll feel more fulfilled if you have a job that's like that will help you move around in life and help you gain necessary experiences. It depends on your native placement too. So of course, if you add that as consideration, but for as like in Sagittarius, when you guys do value like freedom and learning and experiences, and not to be very confrontational, but you can be, because Sagittarius is a fire sign. And when you guys do talk about your emotion, it probably might feel like it's like you don't really get to articulate it not a lot. It's just more of like you react more, so you try to, and if it don't work out, you just avoid it, or you guys do let things go, which is good, because you do see the higher moment. You might feel your move then, and you just like let it go, because you got an understanding. Like, some people might just have bad days, some people might have good days, some people just might be a bitch, some people just might be nice. You just got that fairness. That's the higher philosopher. There's someone that's like a overseas governor, like you probably respect them kind of, but and they probably might be fair, or somebody that you probably would recognize. It's the recognition. It's also a rock star sign to have, so it's just more of just, it's like the one that people gonna be amazed of, and we all want to have that and learn that from each other. What else about y'all Sagittarius moon? Because I don't know a lot. I just couldn't go from what I learned and from what experience I personally had with my niece. she's not very, she is a Gemini, so she can communicate, but for when her feelings, she just kind of, she don't really say it. She say it in a mature state of being. She say it like, well, this is how I feel, and this is how I, like, in a way where it might come off wrong when she really feel it. It depends on whether the mutable sign energy is just gonna let her articulate, or let y'all articulate, or just where you might just shut down. And shutting down not really gonna help nobody, because you guys, and I know you've tried to understand it, but you also have to experience yourself and do what your sign do best. And if it's not just to stay in one situation that's gonna cause you unease, then don't stay there, because that's just you fighting your own self. And if you want to be freed and no tie down commitment, because y'all know you can feel like that, but once you is, you might act in a whole different way after that. So you probably you might just be, I guess, like bisexual, just like the opposite end of Gemini's moon. You might actually feel like, or you might just feel like, because you don't have a certain category of what you guys like. It could be any and everything, or it could just, in a lower aspect, it just be nothing. You have a specific type, so it's just more of how you guys handle the way you guys want to love. So I hope you guys like this video on my Sagittarius moon, and I hope you guys resonate this. Anybody with a strong Sagittarius placement, you guys will probably, because you guys are the freedom, you guys are the leaders, you guys are the travelers, the foreign things, places, and like, you guys are the foreigners, you guys are the rock stars. You can't really pin down a Sagittarius when they want to be a Sagittarius, especially in your emotional state as a Sagittarius person. So I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I'll be talking more about Sagittarius in the long run. So bye.